R.
Back with another, that was really dumb, Smoles family reaction. We're back for Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Season 1, Episode 3. Yes, Zemo. Zemo.
I don't like Zemo.
I hope we get some Zemo.
I don't like him. I want to see Captain America get boomed again.
He's got to give, you want him to give, yeah, we were a little hard on John Walker last week, I think. I think we like when I was editing the video and I realized, man, we really kind of were beating up on him a little bit. So,
yeah,
hey,
but
I'm not, maybe it's justified. I'm not taking it back. I'm just acknowledging we were, so we'll dial it back a little bit this week, see how it plays out in the episode. No? You guys aren't all about that? No, he's fake Cap. I'm sorry. It's just what. But I will say this, Wyatt Russell seems like a cool dude. I saw a couple interviews with him. Yeah. He seemed like a pretty cool dude. So there's no disrespect to him at all. So, yes, we are ready to watch and react to Episode 3, The Power Broker. Power Broker was mentioned last week. Mysterious character behind the scenes. Wonder who it could be.
It's Zemo.
You think it's Zemo?
I think it's.
I don't think it's Zemo.
I think it's Sharon.
You think it's Sharon?
What's her name?
Sharon Carter?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that would be a twist.
Oh, is the Power Broker a bad guy?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, remember, so you remember last week. So, Power Broker was referenced last week in the episode. I think that's the one who texted Carly, said, you stole something from me, talking about the serum. The Power Broker, don't know who it is. Title of the show this week is called The Power Broker. Wonder if we'll find out who the big bad is in the show. I don't think it's the Flag Smashers. I think we'll get into that with a few of the comments that we received last week. But last week's episode did end with the reveal of Zemo sitting in prison, and it certainly seems that Bucky and Sam are going to go search out Zemo. I wonder how that's going to go. Do you think Zemo, if I'm assuming, well, there he is. He's in the thumbnail. Yeah. So he's in the episode. Do you think that Zemo's going to try to use the words on Bucky?
He better not.
Nah, it's not going to do any good. Because remember, Bucky had his...
Yeah.
He got cleaned up in Wakanda.
Yeah, but like...
I bet she does. I bet she tries...
That would be awful.
I bet she tries to use the words. So, looking forward to seeing Zemo and how he's going to play. They're obviously going to see him because he knows... He has a lot of information about Hydra. He has a lot of information about the super soldier serum. Mm-hmm. And they're trying to find who's behind all the super soldier serum with the Flag Smashers and all the stuff that's going on. So, yeah. Don't think Zemo would be the power broker.
No, it's too late.
They need his help, but how much is he going to help him? And if he does help him, at what point does he try to backstab him? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Really, really curious to see where it goes with him. Hey, if you're new, please subscribe. We are literally knocking on the doorstep. I mean, like 20...
How many do we have?
I think we're 24 subscribers away from 5,000.
Hit that.
Just
button.
You
other
24
subscribe. Smash that subscribe button.
How can you resist? He just told you what to do. Smash it. Don't hit it that hard. You break your phone. But
or
smash,
your finger.
Probably your finger.
Or, but you could like smash the remote.
The remote?
For the TV.
Can you subscribe watch it on TV?
I think you can because you could go on YouTube.
Yeah, but I don't know if you can. Maybe you can. I've never.
Because if like you go to a channel and there's a big subscribe button.
All right. Conversation derailed. Bring it back. All right. So,
yeah, please. Because it gives you a list of videos, and then there's a subscribe button that you can click.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you are actually right. So if you're watching us on a big screen TV, which is really scary, by the way, if you're watching us on a big screen TV and you find that subscribe button somewhere on there, yeah, just take your remote and smash the button. Don't break your remote, but do it.
Yeah,
we're almost there. Before we get into the comments, there's a couple of comments about the show as a whole. I'm really enjoying the direction of the show with the show, just like WandaVision did, is wanting to get into personal, real life kind of struggles.
Definitely.
And what I like about it is keeping it in the context of the show is that it's showing you each character the struggles that they are dealing with, and that these are not perfect superheroes. They're not perfect by any means. In fact, Wanda, I mean, took a whole town hostage for crying out loud. And Bucky, you know, he was doing some really evil stuff outside of his control, but he's doing some really evil stuff. And Sam trying to figure out where he fits into all this as Captain America. I personally want to see him take up the shield. That would be cool. I think that Sam, and because I'm such a Steve Rogers, Chris Evans, Captain America fan, at the end of Endgame, he gave him the shield, says it belongs to him. and that needs to be honored, and I really want to see that happen for Sam. So that's where we're at. I'm really enjoying the show for that, and I can't wait to see how there's so many layers in the show, just like there was in WandaVision. And
Marvel does a really good job of like just the story and the depth.
Absolutely, and really looking forward. It's going to start taking off, I think, and seeing where and how all the different players in this and how it's going to all play out. The big question is John Walker. At some point, is not going to have the shield. Are they going to take the shield from him? Is he going to have it taken from him by the government? I doubt that. Or is he just going to... Is he going to turn out to be a good guy and be like, nah, you know what? I don't really think this belongs to me. You have it.
I could see that happening. Where he's like, this doesn't really belong to me. And like...
That's the question. I mean, he seems to have an ego. He's got an arrogance about him. So...
But he can throw it.
Yeah, no, he can... Somebody in the comments a couple weeks ago said he can. It was last week. He can make the shield sing.
Yes,
and he was whipping that thing around. Not as good as Steve Rogers, Captain America.
Still pretty good though.
He was doing all right. So that's the question: is he where's he going to land in all this? He's under government control. I mean, we know that if the government tells him to do it, he's going to do it. That's the difference between him and Steve Rogers, Captain America. Steve Rogers did what was right, whether he was told to do it or not.
With the Accords.
Right.
Because he's like, I'm going to do what I think is right.
Right. He did what he believed was right. He wasn't anybody's puppet. And what we're seeing so far from John Walker is it appears he's a government, just do what the government says, whether if it's good, it's good, if it's bad, it's bad. We'll see if he breaks away from that and if he has any further, alliances with Bucky and Sam or not. And then Battlestar being in there is pretty cool. I know he's a comic book character. A lot of comic book characters in the show that are popping up, which I think is pretty cool. So, got a lot of comments last week about a lot of different things. I really appreciate the civil tone and the respectful comments that have been left. Really nice. I want to keep a family atmosphere on the channel, and I feel that everybody, for the most part, is respecting that. And even when there's contrary opinions, whether it's contrary based on fan theories or even contrary to how the show is playing out, everybody's pretty respectful, and I really appreciate that. Definitely. So let's read a few comments from last week, some of the highlights. I'm going to start off with one that I found pretty funny. We made a comment, we were serious conversation talking about Bucky having PTSD, and I think you even said, well, what trauma has Sam gone through? Which, I mean, he's a soldier. If you remember in Winter Soldier, he was providing counseling for...
Well, yeah, and he lost his friend.
Right, but it's still something he dealt with. However, Brian Foster had a little different take on Sam going through trauma, which I found pretty amusing. Sam didn't go through trauma, ? He got his butt kicked by Ant-Man, for crying out loud. That's traumatic. I mean,
that's... Can you imagine getting
your butt
kicked by Ant-Man?
Didn't even want to admit it. He had to keep it a secret. I got 2 comments from Rashad Walker that I'm going to read both quick. We get Zemo and Sharon Carter next episode. Ooh. Well, I know we got Zemo.
Not excited for Zemo, but
I am. I think he's a great Marvel villain, and I cannot wait to...
Yeah, but he's creepy.
That means he's a good villain.
Yeah, but he's...
I'm thrilled that he's in this. And then Sharon Carter. I hope that she's finally going to be in this episode. We saw her in the trailer, so it'll be really cool to have her here. And then Rashad Walker also says, the Flag Smashers, in my opinion, are not the big bad. I believe it's the Power Broker, name of this episode, by the way, that's going to be a major player. Definitely. I agree with that. And I'm wondering how the show is going to play out with us being sympathetic towards the Flag Smashers' cause. We may not agree with tactics, but when everybody came back, they were the ones that were left, and they got set aside.
Yeah.
And again, I said this last week, I'll say it again. I think it's impossible for the show to capture how devastating economically it would be.
Definitely.
For half the world's population to suddenly return after 5 years. So I agree. I don't think the Flag Smashers will be the big bad. They're going to do. I think they're probably a force to be dealt with, but there's something behind them.
Yeah, there's definitely a bigger.
Who's the power broker? That's the question.
Yeah.
Last comment I'll read for this week. Frederick Mueller says, we haven't seen the last of Isaiah Bradley. I think he will be a pivotal character in the series. I saved that one for last because, man, that reveal for Isaiah Bradley, who I know is a comic book character, I think at one point was Captain America. Mm-hmm. in the 1950s after Steve had been gone. But more just than anything, he's a super soldier. He was treated horribly by the government. He wasn't treated as a hero, which is what he was. And I really hope that his character gets to return and we get some payoff with him. A really intriguing character for me, especially with all the super soldier stuff that's been going on ever since Steve and Red Skull and Hydra trying to replicate, and really with not a whole lot of success.
Yep.
So now we actually have super soldiers, and wonder how this is all, how it's all playing out, where they're getting the serum and all that fun stuff. All the comments that everybody left, really appreciate them, enjoy reading them. So for this week, leave some comments for this episode, and let us know what you think of the reaction, the show, theories, whatever you got. Let us know, and we'll try to read a few again next week. All right, so we are ready to watch and react to The Falcon Winter Soldier Season 1, Episode 3, The Power Broker, starting right now.
Let's move.
He just looks so dumb when he has the helmet.
Like, he has to take it off. And then, like, spike his hair, and then he's fine.
Spike his hair.
We know she came through here. Now where'd she go?
Ooh.
Whoa.
Do you know who I am?
Bro.
I didn't notice
Yes,
that.
I do, and I
Spit on.
Okay, but the way he yelled at him was a little uncalled for. Like,
Do you know who I am?
he needs to chill.
Well, dude did spit on him.
Yeah, but...
It's disgusting.
It's just through that corridor.
All right, give us a sec.
Oh, no.
They're gonna go see Zemo.
What's going on?
Look, it's not like you two are known for frolicking in the sun together.
He's obsessed with Hydra. I got it.
Oh, no. I'm just, like, wondering how Zemo's gonna react.
I guarantee he's gonna try to read the words to him. Oh, there's that music.
Isn't the
Civil
same?
War.
Isn't it? Doesn't Henry Jackman do the music for this too?
Look,
Javoy.
he's doing it.
Gymnasium.
That's awesome.
There's like no hesitation.
Something is still in there.
He's so creepy.
And we also have 8 super soldiers that are loose. Zemo's gonna mess with our minds, especially
He blew up the UN. He killed King T'Chaka and framed you for it. Did you forget that? You think the Wakandans forgot about it? It's a rhetorical question. They didn't.
Bucky would know. He lived there.
Let me just walk you through a hypothetical. Can I walk you through a hypothetical?
What did you do?
What's the book you're reading?
Machiavelli.
Oh, the ultimate pragmatist. Ends justifies the means.
But the point
Started
is,
a fight.
these things escalate. Someone could use the chaos to their
Did
advantage.
this actually happen?
Well, he said it's a hypothetical, but I'm guessing that it's actually happening.
And Sam's just not gonna notice.
Well, yeah, until he shows up. Yeah, here he comes.
Oof.
What
Okay?
did you do?
We need him, Sam.
You're going back to prison.
If I may.
No!
Whoa. His little accent.
Okay, Zemo. Where do we start?
Gotta team up with Zemo.
Nice.
Nice. This'll be interesting.
Yep. That music. I love
I
it.
know, it's so ominous.
All this time you've been rich?
I'm a baron, son. My family was royalty until your friends destroyed my country.
That's a weird looking trio right there.
Yeah.
Who is Nakajima?
You touch that again, I'll kill you.
Oh. No, Bucky, you're not supposed to kill anyone.
Right. Rule number 2.
I've seen that book. It was Steve's when he came out of the ice. I told him about trouble, man.
Yeah, Winter Soldier.
Oh, yeah.
It's a masterpiece, James. Complete. Comprehensive. Captures the African American experience.
He's out of line, but he's right.
Do we want to live in a world full of people like the Red Skull?
So he just does not like super soldiers. At all.
What's up with Madripoor? You guys talk about it like it's Skull Island.
Skull Island. We're gonna see that.
Was that? Who was that died?
It's like her mom or
Yeah.
sweet. Look at that.
smiling tiger.
He even has a bad nickname. Hell, he does look like me, though.
You smell this?
Yeah, what is that, acid?
Madripoor. No matter what happens, we have to stay in character.
You will never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. We must be cautious. That's sweet.
That's really cool. Ooh,
Power broker
is
watching. That's kind of cool.
Is that the Winter Soldier?
Star Wars Cantina.
No.
Is that Carter?
I think it was.
Usual?
The usual. Uh-oh. Sam doesn't know what he's ordering. A snake?
Ooh, no.
Uh-oh.
Oh. No. Did he just put it in that?
Yeah, he's got to drink it. He's got to stay in part, too.
Did you just say I love these?
Yeah, I love these.
That's like so suspicious. How can they not like notice? Like, come on, they've got to notice it's not him.
In Madripoor, he's judge, jury, and executioner. Zini soldat, birot vatako.
Yeah, here we go.
No.
Oh,
Lucky.
he's going Winter Soldier. Yeah. Finally. He's got the music too, man. Love it.
Didn't take much for him to fall back into form.
There's that scream. Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, it gives me the chills. It's so cool.
Uh-oh.
Stay in character or the whole bar turns on us.
You good?
Yeah.
Poor Bucky.
You
That
good?
was.
Uh-oh, Sarah.
Uh-oh.
Busted.
On speaker.
On speaker. Better answer hard. What you call me for?
Yeah, the bank, yeah. Laundered so much money. They'll come around.
He's so bad at it.
Yeah, you damn right I'm big time. You'll see. When I have that banker killed.
Uh-oh.
Sam, I'm sorry. Let me call you back.
Uh-oh. Busted.
Who's Sam? Kill them.
Oh!
Oh.
Somebody took her out.
Yikes. Was it the power guy? Power broker?
They're gonna pin this on us.
Oh, the bounties are going out.
Oh.
It's not good.
It's like John Wick.
I can't run in these hills!
Run the heels.
I never thought I'd hear Falcon say that.
No, that's not a line I thought I'd ever hear. Who is that?
I think it's Sharon.
It's gotta be Sharon.
'Cause
I
of
bet you.
her.
I
She's
bet
got
you.
that
Yeah.
hood.
It's Sharon.
Well, this is too perfect.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Drop it, Zemo. Unlike you, I didn't have the Avengers to back me up, so I'm off the grid
Yeah,
now.
she got hung out to dry. Terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Remember last episode that said she's an enemy of the state.
I have a place in Hightown. You should be safe there for a while.
Hightown.
But back in the States.
I love how Zemo's just there.
I'm sorry I
Getting
didn't
himself a drink.
Getting drinks. Just hanging out.
Uh-huh.
It's better than being in jail.
By the way, how is the new cap?
Don't get me started.
Bucky.
Don't get us started.
Before you were his pet psychopath, you were Mr. America, Cap's best friend.
Oh, she's kind of awful now.
They cleared the bionic staring machine, and he killed almost everybody.
I heard that.
Bionic staring machine.
Try to stay out of trouble. I'll see what I can find.
Trouble.
Trouble. Zemo's like, this is great.
I know he is. Is he really dancing?
Yeah, he's getting down.
I'm telling you, he's like just chilling, man. Like
Yeah.
with that coat he's
With
wearing.
the coat, man. Look at
That bounty. All right, he's in there. Container 4261.
dude's just in a container. What? Okay.
That's weird.
I like how they just like, okay. We'll go look in the container.
Has to be.
Is that some kind of trap?
Yeah.
Why would y'all get in?
No, guys, come on.
Somebody stay and watch.
Is Sharon gonna shut them in?
Got some music in this episode.
Evil scientist guy. He's like an evil
You know who
nerd.
he is, right?
He's like, I know who he is.
Oh no. Is it the super soldier guys?
No, they're
Or just mercenaries?
no, they're probably bounty hunters.
Wow. Sharon.
Whoa! All right, don't mess with Sharon.
Every bounty hunter in the city is here. We gotta go.
She's rough.
Whoa!
That looked painful.
That'll make a man go deaf.
Okay. I was recruited by the CIA. They had blood samples from an American test subject with semi-stable traces of
It's Isaiah.
in his system. I was able to isolate the necessary compounds in his blood.
Wow.
Before I was able to complete my work, I turned to dust.
That's rough, buddy.
Goal of
Zemo's
overpopulation and
getting
displacement
sneaky.
camps like that.
Man, she is just vicious right now.
I know.
Wow.
Guys, we're seriously out of time here.
Oh, Zemo.
What did you do? We knew that was gonna happen.
Oh, rocket launcher. Sounds like it's, yeah. Oh. Yeah, they're gonna walk out.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, I made it. Where did Zemo go?
Yeah, where is he?
I think he's dead.
You think he's dead?
He's just
Nah, we saw in the trailer he had a mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got to put the mask on.
I thought we were gonna go left.
You went the wrong way!
I'm clearing the way.
It's in every action movie!
Yeah, there he is.
There he is.
Sweet. Oh!
Yeah, Zemo's just having a grand old time, isn't he?
It's like,
Yeah.
I'm out. That's some violent.
He can also dance too. Dance and fight. That's like, you know.
That's a
bonus.
cool scene. That's a cool scene. I like it.
Yeah, it's creepy though.
No! Bucky.
Supercharged.
You're going back to jail.
We want to find Carly or
That's
not.
awesome. Nice ride, man.
Just get me that part and you promised me.
You're not gonna move your seat up, are you?
Ha!
Ah!
No.
Yeah.
Nice callback. I like it.
Yeah, I love that.
That's cool.
We've got a big problem. Actually, a couple of them. I'll tell you in the car. Let's go.
Huh.
Who is that?
I don't know, but there's something up with Sharon.
She fishy.
I don't know what's going on.
She being fishy.
You seriously think Sam and Bucky would have broken a guy like Zemo out of prison?
That's exactly what I think they did. They were just as desperate.
He's got a little
to leave
smirk
as
like
we were.
Come on.
He's like, yeah.
Yeah.
If we get the job done, do you really think they're gonna sweat us on the how?
Maybe I made a mistake.
You did.
Yeah, you should
Yeah.
have kept the shield.
Maybe I shouldn't
Exactly.
have put it in a museum. Maybe I should have destroyed it.
Ugh.
What?
No, man, you can't destroy it. It's vibranium.
That shield represents a lot of things to a lot of people, including me. We need a new cap, and it ain't gonna be Walker, so before you go and destroy it, I'm gonna take it from him myself.
I like how he just casually, it ain't gonna be Walker. Zemo.
Did he make them food?
Zemo serving up food.
Diego, let it second van.
So they're taking all those supplies.
You had 6 months worth of supplies just sat there in that building. Don't you understand? We're fighting for our lives.
It's like Robin Hood.
No, put your seatbelt on. Now.
That was their car. I was like,
Well, that was the car that he asked her if he was gonna.
whoa.
People in there.
This is the only language these people understand.
Ah, she did that.
That's not goo.
Yeah, there's lines. You start crossing lines.
I was just starting to feel bad for her, and now it's like,
Erased from the map. Don't suppose any of you bothered visiting the memorial. Of course not.
Did we see him
Why would you?
in the memorial? Some kind of memorial in the trailers?
I'm gonna go on
I
a
think we
walk.
did. I bet you they went to Sokovia.
You good? Yeah.
what are you doing?
Where you
Bucky?
going, Bucky? Gonna go for a walk?
It's not just going for a... Bucky doesn't just go for a walk.
Right.
What?
What's he? What is that?
Bucky, what are you doing?
What is that he picked up?
Yeah, like... It's a BB thing.
Is that like Wakanda tech? Nah.
He's putting...
He's gonna explode.
He's not gonna explode.
You dropped something.
Who's there?
I was wondering when you were gonna gonna show up.
Ah!
Ooh.
Nice!
Wakanda.
She's the one from Civil War.
I think she is.
She's the one from Civil War.
Nice.
I don't remember her
Someone
name.
Get some Wakanda.
She's the one that said, listen, she's the one that said, move. Well, how'd she say that? Move, or you will be moved. How'd she say that?
Or I move you, or something.
No, she said, move, or you will be moved, or something like that.
Yeah. Yep, I think that's her. Yeah.
I don't remember her name. That's awesome.
That is.
So the Wakanda, she wants Zemo because they're still, he took out their king.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
So how's that gonna play out in the next episode?
Now we've got Wakanda involved.
Nice, good.
That was a good.
We started picking those up, those beads. Remember? Didn't they reminded me of in Black Panther that he had those beads.
Yeah. What were those?
I don't remember what they're called. Man, I like that. That was a good episode.
That was good.
What's going on with Sharon Carter?
Yeah, there's something up with her. I think she's like. Not.
Are they trying to make us like a little? Is she hiding something? I mean, no, she's enemy of the state. She's on the run. You know, she's living a life underground, essentially.
Yeah, she used to be a SHIELD agent.
But it seems like she's got something going on. Yeah. And who's the power broker? I know you said a few times speculate Sharon. I don't know if Sharon Carter could. Maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Maybe, but she's too. I don't know.
So John Walker. He wasn't in it that much. But we saw he's struggling, I think. I think he's struggling to keep things in control. He's a little out of control, I think.
Yeah. He doesn't have the right attitude for it.
Which I just thought of something. Okay, the speculations with him have been, does he have super soldier serum? Mm-hmm. If he's struggling to keep his keep things in control, it almost seems like he has he's ready to get really mad.
Yeah.
The serum, at least when Cap took it, the serum enhances those things.
Right, enhances
Remember,
the body at least.
Right, but it also it takes the good or the bad and makes it that much more,
True.
Which is why Erskine was looking for the right man, which ended up being Steve Rogers. So if he does have super soldier serum, it could end up being bad.
Yeah.
And
Yikes.
is he at all connected to the power broker?
He's too dumb to be connected to the power.
Who?
Sorry. It's true though.
Who is the power broker? And I'm trying to listen to say, for clues. If you guys watching know, let us know in the comments if you any clues, whatever it is. It's really puzzling. This show is getting more and more depth to it. Mm-hmm. I love that scene in Madripoor. That was a cool place. Kind of like the Star Wars cantina scene. Very cool.
It's not Star Wars.
I know, but everything, that's where I go. That's the way I relate to things.
We know that's where you go.
With every single thing, it's always Star Wars.
Of course.
Hey, look, stars! It's Star Wars! Oh,
Hey, I'm going to go ahead and tell you this. Even the show references Star Wars because I didn't catch it last week, but in my watching the breakdowns and stuff, the cell that they had Zemo in, you know what cell number it was? 2187. You know what cell they kept Princess Leia in on the Death Star? 2187. So even the show does it.
Okay, whatever, but...
Just saying. It's pretty cool.
It is. It's cool.
Let's talk about Zemo.
I like Zemo.
Baron von Zemo.
I kind of like him.
Yeah, he's great.
Sorry.
Dude wins the award for the greatest dancer in the history of Marvel.
I know, it's just those moves, those little...
He was just kind of, yeah.
But I just love, his mouth is always
He's very serious.
No, it's always
Yeah, but very proper. Just everything's very, it's kind of emotionless. I love the Winter Soldier, the Winter Soldier and the Civil War with the music. Mm-hmm. When Bucky kind of went Winter Soldier.
Henry Jackman. That does the music.
We'll look it up. I think
it's in the credits.
so she's right. Henry Jackman. It's music, but yeah, the callbacks, the music, in the Winter Soldier when Bucky went Winter Soldier in the bar, and then when Zemo showed up, the Civil War music, callbacks to him, I thought was really cool. The scene, I love little things like when they're in the car, it was reversed. Remember when Bucky was in the back seat?
Can you move your seat
Move
up?
your seat up? No. And now he goes, "You're not gonna move your seat up, are you?" No. Love that.
I love it.
This is awesome. That was a nice ride too. I didn't catch what kind of car it was, but it was supercharged. It was nice. Muscle car. It's the right kind of car. Woo, man.
It's a good episode. It's good.
So you have, and I can't even remember what the Warriors from Wakanda. What are they called? I was trying to remember it. I had to look it up real quick. Dora Milaje, and I think we looked it up. It's Ao, and she was in Civil War with that great scene, just a little brief scene with her. When I first saw her, I thought it was Okoye, but then real quickly I realized it wasn't her, and it's the girl from Civil War. So really cool. I hope that she's gonna have a good part in this.
I know. Yeah, she's cool.
And then the scientist dude in the container,
evil nerd.
in the container with the lab in there.
I don't remember his name, so I just call him the evil nerd.
Nagel.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. There's a lot of comic book references in this. That's what I've really started to watching all the breakdown videos from the first 2 episodes. Lots of little Easter eggs and comic book characters making appearances. So I bet you there's a lot more in this one too. I wonder if even the character that Sam played.
I wonder, yeah.
What that was something tiger, smiling tiger, is that what they called him? had to drink those snake guts.
Poor snake.
Yeah, poor Sam. So, so a lot of little references to those things I think is pretty cool. But that scientist dude, the reference he made to having a sample, he was able to kind of reverse engineer the super soldier serum using probably Isaiah's, which I think Sam confirmed that's who he thought it was. Isaiah's, remember they said they were doing testing on him in the last episode? So this super soldier serum has been taken and modified or whatever from Isaiah. So again, I'm hoping Isaiah Bradley makes an appearance.
Or we can see his backflash.
A bit more. Yeah, something with him.
Flag Smashers.
So the Flag Smashers, they're trying to you're trying to start to feel empathetic for them.
I know, and
then boom, they blow up that building with people inside. It's like, I mean, I know that it was the soldiers inside from the GRC who they're treating as an enemy, but man, you just blow up the building. So that's gonna have some repercussions.
Well, the one guy was like, there's still people in there, so it's like.
And then I've heard, and again, I'm staying away from rumors and leaks, so I don't know who it is. And I guess if it shows up in the comments, it does. But whatever, I've heard that again the same thing happened in WandaVision. So I'll believe it when I see it. But I'm hearing that there's supposed to be a big surprise cameo by somebody from the MCU. So don't know who it is, and I'm not going to speculate who it could be at this point.
Yeah.
But I will believe it when I see it, because WandaVision, those kind of leaks were going on, and the further you got into the show, you kind of realized that wasn't going to happen. So,
I feel like with this show, it would be more appropriate for a bigger character to show up because...
That's possible, yeah.
WandaVision was more like a personal...
Yeah, but so is this. This is the same person with Sam and Bucky, and this is their show.
It's also more like it's tying into like Wakanda and
Sharon
Carter, and then we got the... It's like bigger,
it's
and then
bigger,
WandaVision was more like just one town.
No, you're right.
And one.
That I understand, yeah, and I agree with that. So yes, now that they've moved on to bringing Wakanda in, and Sharon Carter, and they're in a vastly bigger world with this whole thing in the MCU. It's possible a big character. All right, well, that we really enjoyed this episode. It has us very much looking forward to next week to see what's going to happen with Ao and all the story there, and Sharon Carter, what's going on with her. We're going to find out who the power broker is. Have we already seen who the power broker is? They just hadn't. We don't know who. Maybe we've seen him, but maybe we haven't. That thing on the wall, remember you said
the power broker's
watching you.
I don't like that.
So
it's creepy.
Lots of very intriguing things going on in the show. Cannot wait to see what's going to happen next week Let us know your theories in the comments. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed our reaction. Please hit that subscribe button. Get us to 5,000, and we will see you next time.